Hello and welcome to another heads up. Whoops. 3-6 offsuit, out of position. This guy is a silver star, so you should know how to play. He just calls, so we'll check. We totally missed that flop, so we'll fall to the c-bet. Yup. I think we're playing. We obviously, referring to me, play at a pretty low level of play. I don't think my 6-5 is good here. Of course, I'm basically playing the board, so I will fold. I mean 6-5 really. Yeah, it doesn't matter. He just folds there. I mean, I didn't have any kind of hand to call with, right? And chances that he had a worse hand than me were pretty low. So let's make a c-bet here. We showed some willingness to just let hands go. So he should respect our c-bet a bit. I think this is a bit annoying. If he called with a straight draw, he would have gotten there. Basically, we're playing the board with a king kicker. If he has an ace, it's good. If he paired, it's good. So it's split pot. I showed him here that I'm willing to call with king high, which seems good, and he obviously showed that he's willing to bet with king high. So yeah. He makes a c-bet. We only have one overcard to a pretty dangerous board, so we'll fold there. Because even if we hit our king, we might still lose, right? He c-bet 3-bets me, so I'll give up this hand. That's why you should sometimes 3-bet strong hands. So he just makes a call. Yeah. Delayed c-bet, I will fold too. So I'm just showing that I'm willing to fold a lot of hands and then start picking up aggression. Basically we hit a gut shot here, which we totally missed. He then leads out on turn. If I check the flop, that's good information. So as a way to trap him, he does fold the deal button sometimes. We have a king, so yeah. We got the runner flush. I hope he respects our c-bet. He does. I mean, that's the benefit you get. I'm willing to go all in with knights, of course. King 5. Let's lead out here. Hope he doesn't have a king. He just calls. And now there's a check as well. So let's bet once more and hope he doesn't have any of those. Let's check and just see what he does. He bets 300. So what could he have? He could have a missed flush draw. He had a king. So yeah. I mean, I have to pay that off at that point. He basically had one overcard, hit it on the flop. We have middle pair. If he leads out, we're re-raising him. But we will make a standard c-bet. We have third pair, so we'll check here. Runner flush is possible. He can lead out. He can have something, but we have to call here. And he totally missed. Yep. We have 4-8. He folds. We have 5-3, which I will fold in return. We have ace queen. Yep, I'm willing to go all in here. He has ace deuce, so just dodge the deuce. And he doesn't get deuce, so ace queen wins. So we're in the lead here. We fold to 7 on the button, of course. Even though he's lower stacked, he's still a good player in my opinion, or he looks like a good player. 8-7 we're willing to say flop with. We flop an open-ender, so we'll check call. We'll check call still, even though a 10 is a bit dangerous, and we'll just check fold. Yep. Yeah, 10 would have been disastrous at that point on the river, because I would have made a straight, and I think he would have. Yeah, we only have king high, can't call there. I mean, I'm thinking that's a pretty weird shove, seeing as he still has an insane, a pretty decent amount. We have a gut shot, but I'm not gonna call with it. We have queen 8 suited on the button. We hit top pair, so we will make the c-bet. He calls. We still have top pair. We'll make him pay if he has a flush draw. And that gets there, so if he leads out, we're just gonna check here. He has 10-9, so we had a straight draw instead. A6, check, check. We totally missed that flop. I'm surprised he was willing to call with ace deuce there. I mean, I haven't shoved before, so I showed a pretty insane amount of strength there. I think he can also count on me c-betting, so he does that a lot. I think he expected me to bet there as well, which I didn't. Obviously I have one blocker here, I have middle pair, so if he made the runner flush, I have to pay him up. Yeah, he slow plays a big hand. He does that sometimes, so I have to be careful about that. We flop two pairs, so we're check re-raising here, assuming he c-bets. If he has 9-jack, I'm obviously screwed, but god damn it. Everything gets there, right? And 9 gets there, flush draw gets there, but we have two pairs, so we have to call him off. So yeah, he just had jack, and we have two pair. I think we have to call him off. It's a bit annoying, but we had to. This is a dangerous board. We have middle pair, but 7-8 flush draws, and he gives it up. 2-8 out of position. Well, yeah, we'll fall to insane bet size. Jack 8 and willing to play. He folds. 8-4 if he does. Yeah, he does that twice now, by the way. So he either has big hands or he doesn't. We hit middle pair. We will bet it. We can make nothing more here except two pairs, so we'll check as well. And the 7 gets everything there, right? So I have to call here, but he did have the 10. So he makes a gut shot. Big fucking whoop. I'm still ahead though. 10 queen on the button. We got an open ender and bottom pair, so we will just check. We still have bottom pair and open ender, so whatever he bets we're calling. We still have bottom pair, so let's hope he doesn't have a king or a jack, and he just had pocket sixes. 6-7, check. I'm surprised he actually called with that. So we have an open ender, we'll call. We hit our 7, we hit our 6, let's hope he doesn't have an 8, he doesn't, else he would have bet. So he's willing to, that's something I gotta keep in mind as well. Even if it's a dangerous board like that, he's willing to check it if he has nothing. So I have to keep that in mind, that if he bets, he probably has something. A very dangerous board, obviously not gonna bet here, neither is he. He's gonna see my hands. He can just take this away with a bet without showing his hands, which he should. I mean, but 5-3, right? I'm just playing the board. How on earth can I ever call that? Yeah, we're gonna fold that. So he plays really aggressive, but he will run against big hands with weaker hands, as you saw with the ace queen, where he paid it off. We have a gut shot. We totally hit that, but the jack beats us, so no thank you, not playing. 6 deuce suited, want to see a flop, he calls. 10, 8-8, pretty dangerous board. We have nothing, so he might be trapping. We'll see what he has. He had ace high, ace queen. Let's make it 150. If he shoves, I'm obviously calling. He folds, so he folds to a 3-bet as well. That's interesting to know. Probably because I haven't 3-betted a lot, and he probably assumes that his hand was beat. So it's not the first time he makes such a decent sized bet there, which I find odd. He folds to the bet here for once. Deuce queen, let's see what he does. He folds. Jack 5, I actually hate those hands. If you haven't watched previous videos, I always say that basically because they're trash hands, right? He's folding a lot now. Got ace queen, sadly enough he folded. We have king, sure. I think he's trying to make a move here, but I do not have a hand to call, right? I think he tried to make a move basically because he has been folding a lot and he can take away a pot like that. If he does it here again, I'm obviously calling. Nope, he just calls. Very dangerous board, especially with the hand that I have. We have queen high. He can have a flush draw. He can bet 90, which is a bit high. But I assume my queen is good here. Hope he doesn't have a king. He doesn't, so he paid off a lot of chips with uber garbage. And I basically showed him, well, I'm willing to call you, even though I have uber garbage myself and believe you have nothing. So he has to respect it, but I don't think he does. 9-10 offsuit. Obviously want to see a flop. He just folds. Yeah, he's getting low stacked, so he has to fold a lot of hands. We're basically willing to go all in here. So we'll 3-bet him, see what he does. But if he shoves, I'm calling. And he has the same hand yet again as me. We hit our 9, we hit our ace, but it doesn't matter, does it? So that's twice against this guy that I have ace-9 all in against him. I think maybe it was last game. Playing 5 games in a row basically makes it hard. He just 3-betted me here, right? So yeah, he probably leads out, so I will fold. If I hit anything I would have called, but I have nothing. We have pocket ace here, hope he does something. So let's re-raise it. Hope he shoves, he doesn't. There's an ace on the board, so let's bet out. Only one overcard. Runner, runner, flush. He can shove, but I basically am representing an ace, but I actually have a totally different hand. He doesn't have an ace, he just has a 5 and a 9 as an out. He doesn't hit it, and 8's win. So yeah, a pretty interesting game. I think the guy was pretty decent. I hope you enjoyed it and hope to see you in the future.